I'm Liz Williams. I'm the founder of the Southern Food and Beverage Museum, and I am here today to make shrimp Creole. So of course we're trying to make shrimp Creole out of the Talk About Good cookbook, but I'm not really capable of following a recipe, so you're going to get my version of shrimp Creole based on the Talk About Good recipe. So in this pan I already have some oil that's hot, and I'm going to sprinkle in the flour so that I can make a roux. So this is going to brown just a little bit. I'm not making a gumbo roux, so it won't be really dark. This is going to be just a little brown roux that we'll have to make a sauce espagnole. So in addition to this, we are going to be using shrimp. I'm going to have some Trinity and some fresh tomatoes. And all of that is going to go into the pan and give us a really nice fresh dish. So here I have a little bit of a brown roux, and I'm going to add to that my vegetables. In the pot right now I have onions, green peppers, and celery, and I'm stirring it together with the roux to wilt it down. It doesn't have to cook all the way through, I just need it to not be raw right now. And then I'm going to add 2 bay leaves. I'm going to add a little bit of thyme. This is dried thyme, not fresh thyme. And I'm also going to add our garlic. Now, this is chopped garlic, probably about 4 or 5 cloves. So this is going to be nice and garlic heavy. And it's something that really distinguishes New Orleans cooking from, say, Cajun cooking. So then as this kind of cooks down, I'm going to add our seasoning. So this is the seasoning that SoFab developed, which is a salt-free New Orleans, kind of Louisiana all-purpose seasoning. And that includes black pepper, cayenne pepper, paprika, a little bit of cloves, and more garlic powder, and some dried oregano, and some thyme. And now, as this is cooking, I'm going to add the shrimp. Before the shrimp starts to turn pink, I'm going to add fresh tomatoes. It's really important that you add fresh tomatoes, not canned. So these fresh tomatoes have been processed in the food processor to break them up into a kind of a sauce. But this dish is really bright and tastes delicious because the tomatoes are fresh and not canned. Canned tomatoes have their own flavor, and they definitely have a place in cooking, but not in this dish. So you can see that the roux is starting to bind the tomato together, and it's turning into a sauce, which is just what you want. And we will cook it long enough to have the shrimp turn pink, and then it's done. So this is really a quick dish. It's not long cooking, and that's really a nice thing. So it takes only about 2 minutes for the shrimp to start to turn pink. And the last thing that you want to do is to have overcooked shrimp. So be really careful at this point. The other thing you'll note is that this sauce is kind of pinkish, brownish, and not really bright red. That's because it's not made with canned tomatoes. You'll always know when you see shrimp Creole that's bright red, it's been made with canned tomatoes, and it just doesn't have the same flavor. And this is going to be served over rice, and I'll be looking forward to eating it.